what the business is. Today's trending topic is why being provocative is unattractive. My point of view, from my standpoint, from my perspective, the breakdown. Let go. Being provocative is unattractive because it tells too much of the story. Your story when you meet someone for the first time. And if you're provocative, you're telling too much. You need to be more covered up and more of a closed book. You don't want to be revealing any chapters before your friend or that person decide to open the book and view the pages. Just imagine a man wondering what you look like. Just imagine. That's how you gotta think of it. You gotta give that person something to imagine, something to wonder about. And that's the key. He'll have a lot more respect for you, and he'll treat you like a lady. Being conservative is very important as a woman. Very important. Everyone gets different treatment. If you're a thotty and you're a hoish, that's the treatment you're gonna get. Because that's the treatment that you attracted. If you're conservative, you're gonna get treated like a woman. It's facts. I'm telling you off experience, and it's facts. You gotta be challenging to a man, even to a woman. The key is challenging that person. You can't give them all the answers. Just like taking a test, and the person just gives you all the answers. It's not challenging at all. Not challenging, it's not fun, and it gives away everything, which is a turnoff. There's a time and a place for that. In the privacy of your own home, it's okay to be revealing around your man, around your husband. That's totally fine, because every woman has that in them, where they want to be sexy and show up their body and show their breasts and show their booty. That's fine. That's totally understandable. But not in the public's eye. In the public's eye, you're a brand. You're a brand, and you're representing you and your partner. If you have a boyfriend or a husband. And if you don't, you're representing yourself. And that energy that you're giving off, that's what you're gonna attract. A guy that sees you from a provocative standpoint is only seeing sex. He's only gonna view you as a sexual creature. He's only gonna want sex from you. You'll get his attention, yeah. He'll hit you up, yeah. But it's only to have sex with you. It's only for you to come through. But only for you to go meet up with him to have sex. I'm telling you off experience. These are facts. So if you want a man to really respect you, you gotta be conservative. That's the key. The key is to be conservative. No man is gonna settle down with a woman that's revealing, that's too revealing. No real man. A little boy might do it, yeah. A little boy might settle down with you because he don't understand women. As he get older, that's not what he's gonna want. Trust me. It's a good eye candy. I look at a girl that's revealing, that's provocative. I look at it. Would I holler at it? Nah, not at this point in my life. I did before that at this stage in my life, I won't holler at a girl that's too provocative. Because it tells too much of the story. It tells too much of the story. Like I say, you're a brand. And by you telling too much of the story, you're not challenging me. I want to be challenged. So with that being said, you got to keep everything inside. That's the key. Keep it closed. Make a man's mind wonder. Make him imagine what it's like and what it is to see it. That's attractive. When you have a man to wonder and imagine, that's attractive. I'm gonna give you two examples of two women that I met. Now these two ladies, they're in their 40s. And that's probably the reason why they're like this. But one of them, she's not provocative, she's not revealing, and she's gorgeous. She has dreads, she don't wear makeup, she has a nice complexion, she has nice brown eyes, and most importantly, she has conversation. And these two women I never had sex with, but I respect them so much because they stimulated my mind. And that's very important to a person. You have to stimulate the person's mind. The mental is the most important thing. If you can't get to their mental, you can never get to them. And what she did was, one day, I invited her over for dinner. I cooked, invited her over. She came through, and we chopped it up, talked, sat down, conversated, went over like ideas, what I want to do, what she wanted to do. She gave her insight, I gave my insight, and it was so stimulating that I didn't have sex with her, but it's just like I did have sex with her, because the conversation was so stimulating. It was stimulating to that point. So when somebody can get to you and have an effect on you like that, that's when you win. And like I say, I never had sex with her. The other lady, same thing, I never had sex with her. I was in a position to have sex with her. I was in the bed with her. Could have had sex, but certain circumstances made me not have sex with her. Because she had a situation going on, and I didn't want to get in between that situation. I know how I am. I know the effect it would have took on our whole relationship. It probably would have changed the whole aspect of it, so I chose not to do it. But this lady here, she's a real supportive woman, and she gets to me mentally. She's very intelligent, and like the other lady, the conversation is real stimulating, and that's way more important to me than anything, is having that conversation. That conversation goes a long way. And these two women, I can call them now if I really wanted to. And, you know, we'll talk, chop it up, and it'll be a decent conversation. That's important. So with that being said, you gotta focus on trying to get to a man mental and trying to show off what you have in terms of how big your booty is, how big your titties are. Like, that's important, but at the end of the day, that's not the most important characteristics and traits that you need to be revealing at that time. That's how I feel about the situation. I'm talking off experience. I'm trying to enlighten men and women. So that's what it is. It's your boy Paper Chaser Chisholm, Just Big Business. That was Trending Topic Talk. And we out. Yeah.